Go figure. I mean, what's really nice is Jillie and I both forget or get confused.
Jillie has this sort of joie de vivre, this effervescent quality that just lights up a room. Apart from being my wife, she's my friend. It's touching to hear Tom Selleck's sweet words for his beloved wife. Jillie Mack is said to be Tom Selleck's late-blooming love after his failed first marriage. She was the one who soothed his wounded heart and made Tom Selleck fall in love again. Learning from the mistakes of his first unhappy marriage, Tom Selleck has now found ways to fill the gap between him and his second wife. Take a look at the efforts Tom Selleck has been making to feed his love. Let's start. Tom Selleck and Jillie Joan Mack's relationship, which began in 1983, stands as a remarkable example of longevity in the often fleeting world of Hollywood romances. Their enduring partnership has surpassed 35 years, showcasing a bond that has withstood the test of time. The story of their meeting is both charming and serendipitous, rooted in the vibrant theater scene of London's West End. During the early 1980s, Selleck traveled to London to film Lassiter, a crime thriller that saw him starring alongside Jane Seymour. It was during this period that he decided to attend a performance of the renowned musical Cats, primarily because his friend Brian Blessed was part of the cast. According to a 1987 report by People magazine, this initial visit was not an isolated event. Captivated by the performance, and more specifically by a particular dancer in the show, Jillie Joan Mack, Selleck found himself returning to the theater repeatedly. His frequent visits to watch Cats raised the eyebrows of his co-star, Jane Seymour, who humorously recounted her puzzlement to People magazine, saying, "I thought it was good, but I couldn't see going back a dozen times." This remark highlights how unusual Selleck's behavior was, driven by a burgeoning affection for Mack. Mack, a native of England, quickly became the object of Selleck's admiration. His persistence and repeated theater visits paid off, as the two began to develop a relationship amidst the glitz and glamour of the West End. Their romance, sparked by those initial encounters, swiftly blossomed into a deep and enduring love. While Selleck may have enjoyed the performances of the acclaimed musical Cats, his true draw to the theater was Jillie Joan Mack, who played the playful and energetic character Rumpelteazer. As Selleck recounted to AARP in a 2015 interview, their first encounter happened backstage, yet it wasn't as straightforward as one might expect for a Hollywood star. Despite his fame, Selleck found himself unable to summon the courage to ask Mack out. She had to go on. I was hemming and hawing, and she finally asked, "Do you want to meet for a cocktail?" Selleck recalled. It was Mack who took the initiative, breaking the ice with her straightforward question. This unexpected role reversal marked the beginning of their relationship. Interestingly, Mack wasn't starstruck by Selleck, thanks to an unusual twist of fate. "My television had been stolen 3 months before. I'd never heard of him," she told AARP. This lack of prior knowledge about Selleck's celebrity status meant that their initial interactions were grounded in genuine curiosity and interest, free from the typical barriers that fame can create. According to People magazine, their relationship evolved rapidly. After the initial backstage meeting and subsequent dates, it became clear that their connection was more than just a fleeting romance. As soon as Mack's contract with Cats expired, she made the bold decision to pack up her belongings and move across the Atlantic to be with Selleck. This move underscored the depth of their commitment to each other. Their swift progression from meeting to cohabitation speaks volumes about the strength of their bond. While many relationships in Hollywood struggle to withstand the pressures of fame and distance, Selleck and Mack's love story defied the odds. Their early days, marked by Mack's independence and Selleck's earnest pursuit, set a strong foundation for a partnership that has endured for decades. Tom Selleck and Jillie Mack's wedding was an event shrouded in secrecy and meticulous planning, reflecting Selleck's deep commitment to keeping his personal life private. On August 7, 1987, the couple tied the knot in a highly secretive ceremony in Nevada. The wedding was so well concealed that it took almost a month for the news to break to the public, with People magazine reporting it on September 21st. The magazine article began with an exclamation of surprise, "Tom, you sly devil," highlighting the lengths to which Selleck went to keep the event under wraps. Selleck's dedication to privacy was evident in the elaborate measures he took to ensure the ceremony remained out of the public eye. He enlisted his brother to handle all the arrangements, using fake names to avoid detection. Under the aliases Tom Jenkins and Susie Mark, the couple successfully managed to evade the press and prying eyes. This careful planning was crucial in maintaining the intimacy and confidentiality of their wedding. To further protect their privacy, Selleck allowed photographs to be taken only with a Polaroid camera. This decision was made to prevent any negatives from being leaked, a common concern in the age of film photography. Polaroids, which develop instantly and do not produce negatives, ensured that the images remained secure and private. Reverend David Immel, who officiated the wedding, spoke to people about Selleck's dedication to making the ceremony meaningful and heartfelt. He was very concerned that the service be heartfelt, very concerned for her that the service be meaningful. "He is a very warm, caring man," Immel said. This statement underscores Selleck's thoughtful nature and his desire to ensure that the wedding was not only private, but also deeply significant for both him and Mack. In 1988, a significant year for Tom Selleck and Jillie Mack, they made a series of life-altering decisions that underscored their commitment to family and privacy. This was the year they purchased a ranch in California, a decision closely tied to the birth of their daughter, Hannah. Selleck explained to People in 2012 that this move was part of a broader effort to reclaim his anonymity and replenish the soul, recognizing the need for a more private, grounded lifestyle away from the relentless scrutiny of Hollywood. Jillie Mack echoed this sentiment in an interview with Closer Weekly, highlighting Selleck's understanding of the importance of privacy for their family's well-being. The ranch symbolized a sanctuary where they could nurture their family life, far removed from the prying eyes of the public and the demands of their careers. That same year, Selleck made the surprising decision to quit his immensely popular CBS show, Magnum P.I. The series, which had enjoyed 8 successful seasons, catapulted Selleck to stardom, but he chose to step away from it all to focus on his family. "I quit Magnum to have a family," Selleck candidly stated, underscoring his prioritization of personal life over professional acclaim. Jillie Mack also made a significant sacrifice, choosing to leave her own career behind to fully embrace family life in the countryside. Her decision to step away from the limelight and dedicate herself to raising their daughter and managing the ranch was one she never regretted. According to Closer Weekly, Mack's friends attested to her contentment, noting, "Jillie loves her life. Her happiness is her animals." This statement reflects her deep satisfaction with her rural lifestyle and the joy she finds in her day-to-day activities on the ranch. Tom Selleck's dedication to his family has remained unwavering even as he continued his acting career. After returning to work on the television series Blue Bloods, Selleck made a conscious decision to work only every other week. This unconventional work schedule allowed him to prioritize his family time, a commitment he articulated in an interview with People. "My first priority is time with my family," Selleck stated. He emphasized the importance of nurturing his marriage, adding, "It's important to nurture your marriage. I think wanting time away from work has been good for that." During his off weeks at their 65-acre ranch, Selleck finds small, meaningful ways to express his love and appreciation for his wife, Jillie Mack. One of his daily rituals involves getting up before her to prepare the tea kettle so that her tea water is hot when she wakes up. "I get up before Jillie and put on the tea kettle, so when she gets up, her tea water is hot," Selleck shared with Closer. This simple yet thoughtful gesture highlights his romantic nature and his continued devotion to Mack. Selleck's affectionate efforts are part of what has kept their relationship strong for so many years. Reflecting on their enduring bond, Selleck expressed his admiration for Mack's vibrant personality. "Jilly has this sort of joie de vivre, this effervescent quality that just lights up a room," he said to Closer. He went on to say that beyond being his wife, Mack is also his closest friend. "Apart from being my wife, she's my friend," he noted, underscoring the deep, multifaceted connection they share. These insights into Selleck's daily life and his reflections on his marriage paint a picture of a man deeply in love and committed to his family. Even after 38 years together, Selleck remains captivated by Mack's spirited nature and continues to prioritize their relationship. His blend of romance and genuine appreciation for his wife illustrates why their marriage has not only survived, but thrived over the decades. The couple's ability to balance their personal and professional lives while maintaining a strong, loving relationship serves as an inspiring example of how to make a marriage work. Their story is a testament to the power of small acts of kindness, mutual respect, and the importance of prioritizing time together, all of which have contributed to their lasting happiness. After witnessing Tom Selleck's happy marriage to Jillie Mack, his fans raised questions about the failure of his first marriage. Before finding lasting happiness with Jillie Mack, Tom Selleck experienced the heartbreak of a marriage that didn't endure. In 1971, Selleck married model and actress Jacqueline Ray. Their union was one that Selleck had hoped would last a lifetime, reflecting his deep commitment to the concept of enduring love. However, after nearly a decade together, the couple decided to part ways, finalizing their divorce in 1979. Reflecting on this period of his life in a 1982 interview with People, Selleck candidly described the end of his marriage to Ray as one of the greatest sorrows of my life. This poignant admission underscores the profound impact the divorce had on him. Selleck had genuinely hoped for a lifelong partnership with Ray, and their separation marked a significant emotional setback. Reportedly, Tom Selleck's rise to fame in the early 1980s brought with it significant personal challenges, particularly in his marriage to Jacqueline Ray. As his career took off with the success of Magnum P.I., speculation emerged that his burgeoning popularity played a considerable role in the dissolution of their 9-year marriage. The demands and temptations of fame, coupled with the physical distance created by his filming commitments, strained their relationship to its breaking point. According to a 2016 report by Radar, sources close to the actor suggested that Selleck's infidelity was a critical factor in their split. The source claimed that Selleck, described as a very charming individual, became enamored with both Hawaii, where Magnum P.I. was filmed, and the local women. This period of Selleck's life reportedly saw him enjoying the attention and attractions that came with his newfound celebrity status. Tom is a very charming guy. When he moved to Hawaii to film Magnum, he fell in love with the island and with the island girls, the source explained. This behavior naturally caused significant distress to Ray. Watching her husband bask in the limelight and engage with other women was profoundly upsetting for her. Unable to bear the emotional toll of his actions, Ray ultimately decided to file for divorce. The same source indicated that Ray felt deeply hurt by how their marriage deteriorated as Selleck's fame escalated. She was crushed by the way their marriage hit the skids when he hit the big time, and thought it showed how fickle Tom could be, the source added. The perception that Selleck was enjoying playing the field and relishing his new status as a heartthrob further compounded Ray's anguish. The divorce was not just a personal loss for Selleck, but a painful public spectacle, exacerbated by the media's interest in his personal life following his ascent to stardom. His first marriage's failure and the reasons behind it seemed to clash starkly with the loyal, heroic image he portrayed on screen. Despite speculation that Selleck's burgeoning career and newfound fame were the primary catalysts for their split, Selleck vehemently denied these claims in a 1982 cover story for People magazine. He adamantly refuted reports suggesting that he left his wife after achieving success in his acting career, dismissing such narratives as sensationalist and inaccurate. In the interview, Selleck addressed the rumors head-on, asserting that they did not reflect the reality of their relationship. "That's the meaty story. Spouse dumps, spouse after she gives him the best years of her life," he remarked, highlighting the sensationalized nature of the media's portrayal of their separation. Selleck was keen to set the record straight, emphasizing that the true circumstances of their split were far more nuanced than the tabloid headlines suggested. Contrary to popular belief, Selleck revealed that he and Ray had actually been separated for 6 months prior to his involvement with Magnum P.I., which began filming in 1980. This revelation debunked the notion that his acting career had directly precipitated the end of their marriage. The timeline of their separation indicated that their relationship had already encountered significant challenges before Selleck's rise to stardom. Selleck's insistence on setting the record straight regarding the circumstances of his divorce underscored his commitment to honesty and integrity. He sought to dispel the salacious rumors that had circulated in the media, instead providing a more nuanced understanding of the complexities of their relationship and its eventual unraveling. The revelation that Selleck and Ray had been separated prior to his involvement with Magnum P.I. offered insight into the broader context of their marriage's breakdown. While the pressures of Selleck's burgeoning career may have exacerbated existing tensions, they were not the sole cause of their separation. Rather, it was a culmination of factors that led to their decision to part ways. Despite the end of their marriage, Tom Selleck and Jacqueline Ray managed to maintain a strong bond and friendship. In a 1982 interview with People magazine, Selleck revealed that despite their decision to live separately, they had not taken any steps toward divorce. He emphasized that they remained very close and had reached an agreement to continue their relationship in a manner that worked for both of them. Selleck's affection for Ray's son from a previous marriage, Kevin, also played a significant role in their ongoing connection. When Selleck married Ray, he wholeheartedly embraced Kevin as his own, adopting him as his son. In Selleck's eyes, Kevin was not just Ray's son, but the only child I have, a testament to the deep love and commitment he felt for him. This adoption solidified their familial bond and further strengthened their connection even after their marriage ended. The fact that Selleck and Ray remained on such amicable terms following their separation speaks volumes about the mutual respect and understanding they shared. Despite the challenges they faced in their relationship, they were able to prioritize their friendship and maintain a positive co-parenting dynamic, particularly in their shared commitment to Kevin's well-being. A year after their separation, Selleck would find love again with his current wife, Jillie Mack. Their relationship marked a new chapter in Selleck's life, one filled with renewed hope and happiness. Yet, the enduring friendship and bond he shared with Ray continued to be an important part of his life, reflecting his capacity for compassion, forgiveness, and maturity in navigating the complexities of personal relationships. Tom Selleck's journey as a father has been deeply influential in shaping his life and priorities. With 2 children from different marriages, he has embraced fatherhood with a sense of responsibility and devotion that transcends the glamour of his Hollywood career. His role as a father has not only changed the way he lives, but has also influenced his values and choices, leading him to prioritize family above all else. Selleck's first experience of fatherhood came with the birth of his son, Kevin, whose mother is his first wife, Jacqueline Ray. Despite the end of his marriage to Ray, Selleck remained a steadfast presence in Kevin's life, embracing him as his own son through adoption. This early experience of fatherhood laid the groundwork for Selleck's understanding of the profound impact he could have on his children's lives. When Selleck married his second wife, Jillie Mack, their union brought another dimension to his role as a father with the birth of their daughter, Hannah. This new chapter in his life further deepened his commitment to his family and underscored the importance of cherishing moments spent together. Selleck's dedication to his role as a father is evident in his intentional choices to prioritize family time and maintain a sense of privacy in his personal life. In a 2020 interview with People magazine, he emphasized the significance of finding a balance between work and spending time with his family. "I'm a fairly private person," Selleck remarked, "and I've always treasured the balance between work and time with my family. It's always about them." After years of relentless work in the entertainment industry, including the demanding schedule of his iconic role in Magnum P.I., Selleck made a conscious choice to step back and focus on raising his daughter, Hannah. In an interview with People magazine, he revealed the extent of his commitment to his family, stating, "I worked 90 hours a week and did a movie every break. I quit Magnum to have a family. It took a long time to get off the train, but I try very hard to have balance." This decision was not made lightly. Selleck recognized the toll that his hectic work schedule was taking on his family life and understood the importance of prioritizing quality time with his daughter. As part of their quest for a more balanced lifestyle, the family relocated to their avocado ranch, seeking solace and tranquility away from the hustle and bustle of Hollywood. This wasn't the first time Selleck had demonstrated his willingness to put his family first. Throughout his daughter's upbringing, he consistently supported her endeavors and encouraged her to pursue her passions. Despite the risks associated with leaving a potential career in public relations to pursue her love of working with horses, Hannah found unwavering support in her father. Hannah Selleck has spoken openly about her father's influence on her life and the immense support he has provided. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, she reflected on how her father had been a constant source of encouragement in various aspects of her life, including her breeding program. Selleck's belief in her abilities and his steadfast support enabled Hannah to pursue her dreams with confidence and determination. What do you think about Tom Selleck's feelings for his wife and small family? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.